What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So it's been a minute since I've featured this car on the channel, and there are multiple reasons for that, guys. I've been doing a little bit of work on this thing behind the scenes. It's not done, it's not close to being done, but I decided to take back up this chassis with this body and see if we could make another comeback with it, so to speak. It didn't really go away. I did other focus in the summer with other things. For example, I was focusing on all drive content, and I was running the Evolution 5 before, and then I decided to pick back up this one and then see what I could do with it. But so far I painted back the front, did some bodywork and stuff like that, but nowhere near to being complete or finished. But as I said before, we're heading into winter, so I don't really need to really rush this project right now. We will have a few people that ask me about it here and there. I'm thinking of removing this guy here and maybe making a custom parachute, or maybe just keeping it, because it is a cool little setup. I gotta put back my roll cage here to add back some tension here. But all together, guys, the car wasn't performing too bad this time around. I did change the gearing, and there is another set of gearing that's in the car right now, but no testing no time soon. But as I said, just mocking some few things up and seeing what I can do next year. But for now, just doing some simple little mods, getting the car back right. I did go ahead and pull down the gearbox to see if everything was okay with the gears. Gears do look fine, and all I have to do now is maybe just get some fresh slicks for it. These slicks so far haven't been performing too bad. However, I find that I have to add a lot of RPM to get these things out of the hole. So we'll see how that will do next time around. But now we're just working on the looks of the car and giving this build a fresh little setup, or I could say a fresh different setup. So you guys can drop a like if you like front wheel drive content and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just take off the body now to show you guys what's going on, because I did say I upgraded the gearing and stuff like that. So this is the gearing that I'm running now. The car still has a simple setup, 120 amp ESC. Right now, as I said before, I have the 5.5 turn in the car. The other motor that I was running before had a lot of RPM, too much RPM for this little chassis. So we took that out and we're going to be working with the 5.5 turn. This is the motor that I had in before. I went ahead and did other crazy stuff, and before the season basically got done, so I'm just gonna keep it in the car. And I did the scale turbo. I am going to be adding an intercooler right here, but as I said before, just building back this car slowly. I think I might be going with the same slicks again. Building the other ones aren't so pleasant, so I'm going to be working with this one now. But as I said, as you can see, guys, the chassis is very slim, very lightweight. So guys, that's it for where update is concerned. You can stay tuned for the finished process and stuff like that. This is like the third time I'm building back this body. But as I said, these things aren't easy, especially when you're trying to get them up to high speed. They will crash, you will have a bunch of issues, but we're doing it same way. So drop a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one, guys.